Hey everyone, it's the Jokester here, back for another video, and today we have this. And what this is a package from Mike Ramil. I believe I said that right. Yeah, he just kind of reached out to me. I had put it in Silent Hill Facebook groups that I was looking to collect the Silent Hill games. I already got 3 and 4. You saw before. A little disappointed that those copies that I got had scratches, and then I've seen other deals after that. I probably could have got a way better deal. Just kind of felt burned on it. But this guy reached out to me, saw my post, I guess because the group was public, and he wasn't even really in the group. He just kind of reached out to me and offered to sell me this what I need in the Silent Hill collection. So we're gonna open this up. This is a big box for one game, but hey, I like my stuff packed really, really well. This is supposed to be in a really, really good condition, so we're gonna see if that is true. With my trusty scissors, I'm just gonna cut through this. Cheap little scissors, but hey, they work. I need to get me a really good pair of box cutter knife or scissors or something in order to do my unboxings with, seeing as I buy so much stuff. You think I have a good pair of scissors or something, but nope, I got a cheapo one. Oh my, okay, there's a bunch of foam stuff in here. Really don't want to take that out because I don't want that to go everywhere. This will make my whole, see, foam stuff, this will make my whole wow, okay, some bunch of newspaper. He try not to get the foam out. I do not want to make a huge mess. Ooh, kind of smells. Okay, I think I got it. And there goes a piece of foam. I tried my best, people. Tried my best. Anybody need a job? You know, it's COVID right now. You might need a listing. I might be able to help you out and see what's available. Whew, this newspaper stinks bad. But Silent Hill 2. And from the looks of it, it don't look too bad. Actual PS2 case there. We have the manual. It does have the registration card in it. I didn't bother to check that with the other ones. I probably should. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to do that. So here's the interesting thing. I do not think Silent Hill 4 or Silent Hill 3 had registration cards, because I just opened them and it didn't look like they had one in it or had anything to tear out. They said the disc is supposed to be really, really clean, so let's hope. Let me do the old shirt wipe off test. From what I can tell, there's little surface scratches, and it's like dirty, but nothing that looks too bad. The other discs look a lot worse. So this actually looks good. It looks pretty good from what I'm standing. The reason why I went with Greatest Hits, and I know that the color right there is kind of ugly, and people are like, ew, Greatest Hits. Well, here's something interesting about the Greatest Hits version of this game that a lot of people may not know. I didn't even know when I was searching for it. I was looking for a black label. But when I found out, thanks to people in the community and other people who collect PS2 games, this is one of the few games, the few greatest hit versions of a game that actually has more content on it than the normal Black Label. So if you are a real big collector or you want the best version of this game, you want this one, or you want the Xbox version called Restless Dreams. Because this version actually includes extras right there that you can see, which says additional playable character Maria. I believe I'm saying her name right. More secrets revealed. I think that means a special ending because there's another ending. New areas, weapons, and items. Enhanced graphics and lighting effects. So yeah, you get an additional content. I think it's an additional hour or so of gameplay to play as another character. So that's really, really cool. And this is the only version that has that. Now in the HD collection, which is Big Fat Dookie, it also has this content too. But this is the only PS2 copy that has the additional content. Now there are some super duper uber collectors out there that'll get both versions because they just have to have the Black Label version for their display. But me, I'm gonna just be fine with this. They're already going for like close to $100 each. And I really, like I said, if there is a new Silent Hill that's going to drop, I expect these games to go up in price really quickly, really, really fast. And I still need Silent Hill 1. I haven't decided if I'm going to get Origins, Shattered Memories, or is that Shattered Dreams? I think it's Shattered Memories. Homecoming or Downpour. Homecoming and Downpour are kind of pretty cheap, probably because they were not well received, so they're kind of I may get those. We'll see. Origins, I'm really kind of leaning to because it's supposed to be the origins of Silent Hill, even though it wasn't made by the original Silent Hill team, which 1, 2, 3, and 4 were. But still, because it's connected to the original story and to 3, and it's kind of making me want to get that. But yeah, I'm so glad to finally have this. Big shout out to the great gentleman who reached out to me and helped me get this copy. This is by far the best out of the 3 that I got. I really cannot wait to jump into the Silent Hill proper. One more for the core series that I'm looking for, and I'm done. Anything else that I get outside of that is just situational. But getting the first 4 games is really, really important to me. I also want to collect the Fatal Frame games. Those are the other horror. That's another horror collection that I want to get for the PS2. I want to get the original Resident Evils on PS1. I want to get the Dino Crisis games. I really want to get those physical because, you know, horror games are the really good ones are few and far between. And the PS1 and the PS2 were just loaded with them. PS3 really didn't have very many. PS4 has some. I love Evil Within 1 and 2. But it's just like, man, the PS1 and the PS2, that's where it was at for horror. There was just so many good horror games. They just, I don't know, it was like crack cocaine. They wanted to just keep pumping them out, and you got so many. But some of them are so expensive to get. It's just, I know there's one called Extraction, and there's the game. Other games that were kind of like Resident Evil. Even Square Enix kind of put out their own kind of Resident Evil RPG. You know, Parasite Eve 1 and 2. I'd like to get those. So there's still quite a few older games that I want to get. I kind of want to pull back a bit from newer game collecting, which I still am. But I just want to focus on some of these older games because, let's face it, people, these are out of print. They're not going to remake them or bring them back, as far as we know. It would be great if, because they lost the source code for, I think it was either 3 or was it 2? Or did they lose the source code for both 3 and 2? I don't remember, but because they did, you would think they would remake it or retell it or maybe add more to the story or something, because we're in the land of remakes and we're in the land of making video game wet dreams come true, and I don't see why Konami isn't riding that cash cow while it's still hot, while people are still wanting it. Because if you remake Silent Hill 1, and I'm not talking about that shattered memories crap, I mean making it really the real Silent Hill 1 over again, and 2 and 3 and 4, and I guarantee you people will go crazy for that. It'll still like gangbusters. But yeah, this is really, really cool. Really happy to have these. Packaging was really, really great. Really, thank you. Thank you, Mike. Thank you very, very much. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. This went on way too long. I'm sorry. I guess I just feel like rambling right now. But just one more to go, and I'll have the 4 that I need. So yeah, until next time, it's Jokester signing out. Spooky.
I'm the jokester, Mr. J.